nice to meet you. I already followed
Nice
the
to meet you.
I already followed the band before this great success. So I was really happy to see you represented Finland. But well, let's start. Well, you are going to well represent Finland. So how do you feel? Because we already saw Darut, so we were used to that kind of music maybe, but now you are really different, and you have a big propose to this. Well, now this year.
Yeah, we feel excited. It's gonna be one of the biggest chances for us in the mainstream television, and for sure we have big plans around Eurovision. So basically it's kind of the breakthrough moment for us, and we're waiting for that.
So how and when did you take or make this decision to to start in the competition?
We made the decision like during 2020. Like it was supposed to be our big year, but everything was canceled, and we had to make a decision to either sit in our rehearsal place and wait for things to get better. But we suck at waiting. We don't do that. Like we like to take our luck into our own hands and make things happen. And then like there wasn't really a lot of options. The only option was to like hit the Finnish television, first the Finnish television, then the European television. And then that's when we decided that, okay, it's time to take over Eurovision.
And this song, Dark Side, did you write before the competition, or especially for this time?
Before the competition, we had the song already in March, like one year back. Just when the lockdown happened, we started to write Dark Side, and it kind of turned out to be the soundtrack of the frustration we had for the situation. But then when we had the idea to take part of UMK, the song fitted in perfectly for the message and everything.
Yes, and about this experience, first you have to play in the new music competition that is the Uden Musik in Kilpailu. How was that experience?
Yep.
It was something new to us to do that television, but it's been really fun. Like it's been really fun to be that rock band in a competition like that, where other artists are mostly like pop artists singing in Finnish. Like yeah, there was someone singing in English and stuff like that, but it's been really fun, and it feels like we really else, and that was a good thing. Like they didn't try to change us in any way. We get to do our thing, and that's what's the most important thing. So it's kept us busy, and it's still keeping us busy with the Eurovision coming up and all, but it's been really fun.
About that, I watched the last episode from the your documental in YouTube. So there you play in this big stage. And I remember that you looked a little bit anxious and excited to be in that stage, even there wasn't people like public.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about, there was like 1.5 million people watching on television. So for sure, when you know that, it kind of hypes you up. So basically, even though there was not any real people watching that, we still were so excited about everything. And I mean, yeah, for Eurovision, there's gonna be like 3,000 people on the arena. So yeah, it's gonna be a very, very exciting experience.
And it doesn't really matter, just like in the past we played for 2 people. Next month we're playing for 200 million people.
Yeah.
So, and we always deliver the show. It doesn't change the show. We go on stage and do what we do. It stays the same. So whatever.
Yeah.
And this video that you already have, that was the one who take you to the past Eurovision. This going to be the one that it's also going to be on TV if you go to the semi-final and the final, or are you going to go to Rotterdam? I think it's the country.
Are you talking about the show? Is the show gonna be the same? Was that the
Yes,
question?
the video, because I think you can
Like the basics are gonna be the same. What we loved about the UMK, like what we loved about the UMK Uuden Musiikin the new music contest, was that there wasn't like all the energy came from us as a band. We didn't need hats or anything happening on stage. It was just us, and it looked like us playing live. So we loved that, and that's exactly what we're gonna do in Rotterdam as well. But we love the pyrotechnics and the bombs, not only because they look good on TV, but the way they feel on stage. There's this sense of danger, this fear of death, that if you like walk to a wrong place, you're gonna fucking explode, and that's cool. It makes us perform even harder. So those are the kind of updates we're gonna do for the Eurovision show.
Okay. Did you expect that something like this could happen with your music before you apply to the contest?
You mean, do we have any changes for the song or?
Success.
I didn't hear that.
Yes, did you expect the success with your song?
Yeah, that was a surprise for sure. I mean, we got #1 in Finland, and that was really something we didn't expect to happen. But it turned out to be a hit song in Finland. So yeah, it was for sure just a big surprise for us.
But we always felt like in the beginning of 2020, we felt like people needed a song like Dark Side. Like when the shit hits the fan and everything goes bad, you don't want to hear songs about hope and love and stuff like that. You need a song to scream to, a song to throw your middle fingers up in the air to. And we needed a song like that, and we figured other people could use a song like this as well. And that was the idea from the beginning. And I think the success just proved that we were right. People needed a song like Dark Side.
Yes, I think a lot of people identify with your music also, especially in this time.
Yeah.
Well, now about something from the career of the band. You played for the first time in this iconic venue on 2018 in the Tabastia Club. So I want to know
Yeah.
what does it mean to you as a band and is your career? Because I know that it's very important.
Well, it was like 3 years ago. I remember it was we had a big expectations for the show, but well, it wasn't the best show of ours. I mean, it was like I think it was the day was like when something like that. It was not a weekend show, so yeah, it was okay, but not the best one. Even though it was Tavastia and it's a legendary, but still we're really for the big one in Tavastia. I guess we're maybe gonna make it this year or next year, but I'm really waiting for the Friday or Saturday show in Tavastia. That would be my dream.
Okay.
And sold out for sure.
Yes, I hope that also. And well, now about also Eurovision, but one of the famous, at least here in America, was Lordi. I want to know if you remember that time, if you watched that show.
Yeah, we remember.
Yeah. And how do you feel now that you're also so close to there?
Like we were just kids when Lordi won the Eurovision. We were watching it probably at home with our parents. But it was an iconic moment for Finland and for Finnish rock music, I think. Like we don't really feel like we fit the same category as Lordi. Like we don't play classic rock, or we don't wear monster costumes. But the good thing about Lordi was that there were no compromises. They did their own thing, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So it's been feeling good, and really we've been talking about we would like to like hang out with Lordi before the Eurovision and talk with them like about what's it like. That would be fun.
Yes, of course. Maybe you can make a video of that. I think it will be great for all the fans
Of course.
to see both bands. And well, so what's next to Blind Channel before and after Eurovision?
After Eurovision, we're gonna release our new single. I think it's gonna come out in the end of the summer. We're gonna film a new music video, and we hit the studio, I think, in 3 weeks for that one. So we're always building up the career around Eurovision as well.
Okay, and well, there's something I'm really curious about this. Are there concerts now in Finland? Because I see that you're going to play in Kustok, the festival in Oulu, for August, I think. On August, I think.
Yeah, like we're gonna play there if the show's gonna happen. Like it's just like with any band in any country, like we have to live, except for New Zealand. Those fuckers won the pandemic. But like we need to live day by day and see what happens. Like we've had our hopes up for so long. Now songs like Dark Side are coming out. So we don't dare to hope anything. We just live and see what happens and try to make the most of it. Of course, we miss the shows. We want to like play all the festivals, see all the people, like interact with our fans. That's the best thing for us. Like that's the best thing in being a band. And I think any artist or musician would agree with that. But we'll just have to wait and see if that happens. Right now there are no shows, and a lot of shows have already been canceled like in the beginning of summer. So let's see what happens.
Let's see, and I hope everything gets better. But well, that was the last question. Thank you so much for your time, and I really hope that you win.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.